One of the major things that I think is so important about any team, whether it's at Robinson and Henry or kind of wherever, is making sure that everybody is on the same team. As we all know, it's not one individual who makes the team. It's the team that helps improve the various individuals. You can't have a great wide receiver without a good quarterback. You can't have a great quarterback without somebody to catch the ball. I've been an attorney for 11 years now, so it's been a little bit of a journey. Actually, when I started off in law school, I interned at the district attorney's office for 2 years, took my third year off so I could study for the bar, and then while I was waiting bar results, went back to the district attorney's office. I was then hired for the Colorado Springs district attorney's office in January of 2013, and so I worked there for about 5 years or so. After that, I decided I wanted a little bit of a change. I wanted a little bit more of a work-life balance. And so I left for a small boutique firm that did criminal defense. After a year there, I actually decided to join Robinson and Henry. It was much smaller than it is right now. I really loved what it had to offer from not just a flexibility perspective in maybe doing things from criminal defense to civil litigation to family law or something like that, but also because it just seemed like a growing firm and it really had some decisive leadership. So I joined Robinson and Henry actually as a civil litigation associate at the time. In 2020, I had a conversation with our managing partner about maybe transitioning from civil litigation back to criminal defense, just because I had a real passion for it. And it was actually a very nice, very warm conversation with Mr. Eby. From that standpoint, we ended up moving me over to criminal defense. I was allowed to still do civil litigation as I started building up that practice. There was another attorney here who ended up leaving, who was actually in charge of the criminal defense practice at that time, and it was a really great opportunity. And then in, I believe, the beginning part of 2022, I was made a partner at the law firm. Robinson and Henry really promotes from within. That's a really big thing here. And so when there's an internal opening, let's say in family law, and you're maybe somebody who does probate, so you decide, maybe I do want to just at least dabble in family law, see if that's maybe where a hidden passion lies or anything like that. The firm is very supportive of that, and they are very motivated to make you the best attorney as possible. But even beyond that, they want you to not get burned out. And unfortunately, at times, if you're doing a specific thing in your career for just too long, you might get burned out. And so it's a fantastic way to kind of hit the restart switch and move into maybe a different practice area. The day-to-day life as a partner, the major thing that you do is consults. So you're bringing in cases for your team so that everybody is hitting their hours, everybody is feeling engaged, but you're also having daily team meetings with everybody. You're going through, kind of troubleshooting any kind of massive issues that have popped up, putting out any fires, but you're also doing one-on-ones with folks about maybe some issues that they're having either personally, or there's maybe an internal issue on your team that you didn't really realize. We're talking about trial strategy, we're talking about case strategy. There's always an opportunity for the team to give news or questions to me so that everybody is on the same page. And finally, you're obviously handling your clients and your team's clients. So if there's any sort of billing dispute, if there's any sort of just personality conflict that's popped up, you're handling those before those turn into much larger deals ultimately in the end. Mentorship is a big thing at Robinson and Henry. Obviously, when you become a partner, something implicit about that really shows that you are kind of that expert in that field that people should be able to go to and feel comfortable, not just asking a question, but also in making sure that everybody on the team is feeling seen and heard. The last thing that I certainly want for my team is for somebody to feel as though that I'm unapproachable or just generally unavailable for them. One of the first things that an associate on my team gets is my personal cell number in the event that something happens. Everybody always has my email and my direct line so that we can bounce ideas off of one another and somebody just isn't feeling like they're just trying to keep their head above water on something. Robinson and Henry always is looking for the best, and they really try to nurture that upward mobility inside the firm. So if you're really putting in your dues, so to speak, and if you're really showing that you are a leader, not just a leader of people, but that you're a leader kind of within the profession, that you are a well-respected attorney, that you're a well-respected paralegal, that you're a well-respected whoever, they're going to offer you an opportunity to continue to move up. That's why we have associates to senior associates to partner level to the director of operations. You get to see all of that upward mobility. Essentially, the firm is always going to put a focus on getting the cream of the crop from the bottom up, and they're always going to foster that for you, not just to put you in the best position, but to put, frankly, the firm in the best position.